What you guys, got another video here for you. In this one we're going to be taking a look at how we can create any type of website and run it locally on our machine here using Xampp. Now this is a great way of getting your feet wet, learning WordPress, Joomla and all these other types of software that you may want to learn how to build a website using WordPress and stuff like that. So as I said, it's not going to cost you anything. You can actually set this up and run it locally on your machine here and get used to installing and configuring and changing it to your needs. Okay, so let me have a look at the software here. Xampp is a free piece of software which you can download and run on Linux, Windows, Mac OS and Solaris. Now we're going to be installing WordPress, and this is the actual WordPress you can download for free. It's only a small download. Now I've got both of these on my desktop here. Now to run Xampp you really do want to disable UAC because you'll run into some problems, okay? Trying to run the certain services on there, it just won't run, it will block them. Okay, so I've already done that, but if you don't know how to do your services, I'll quickly show you how to do this. What you need to do is go to your user accounts, and then you can change user account control settings. Click on this and you can then pull this down to here. Now once you finish using it you can put it back up to where it was, which is here. Okay, so once you've done that you need to reboot your system and then you can install Xampp. So let's go and install Xampp right now. So I'm just going to quickly run this. And it will give you a little warning here saying that you're running antivirus program and stuff like that. I'm going to continue with the installation here. I've had no problems running an antivirus, it was just the UAC. So we're going to put this in a location here. I'm going to leave mine in my root directory. You can change this to wherever you like. I'm just going to go next. It wants us to go and download this program if you wish. I'm just going to say no to that for now. Go next and let it install. Okay, so now we've done this, we can now start our control panel. So I'm going to say yes to this, just leave the tick in there, and this is exactly what we've got now. This is our little control panel that we will need to have running. Now you can see Apache's running, and that's good because we want that to run, and we also want to start up this one here, and you will see now they've gone green. Once they go green that means they're running okay. If they're yellow or orange or red or something like that, you've got problems, and it will show up here and you will need to sort something out there to get that running, but this is all running. So now we've got this done, we can now put this down on our bar there. Now what we need to do next is we're going to go to our C root directory, and inside here you'll see a folder in here called Xampp. This is where all our stuff goes and where we run our websites from. So you want to be looking at htdocs here, and inside here this is where we want to put our WordPress extraction here. So I'm going to quickly extract this now. So I'm going to use 7-zip for this. I'm going to extract files, and I'm going to point to that location, C root directory and Xampp, and we're going to put this into htdocs. Click OK and let that extract there. Okay, that's the installation process now complete. So what we can do now is we're just going to go to localhost, and you'll see localhost here. If I do localhost, you should now see this page. If you see this, then everything is working okay. We're going to click on English here, and now we have this window here. So once we've got that all done, what we need to do here is come down to, let me see here, we need to go to PHP My Admin, and we're going to click on database here, and we're going to create a database, and we're going to call this, say, WordPress, just for tutorial purposes, and we're going to create that. Okay, now you should see database WordPress has been created. Once that's done, we can come out of here. Next, we need to go back into our folder, and I'm going to go back into my WordPress folder here, which is inside htdocs. And now what I'm going to do here is go to where it says wp-config-sample. We're just going to open this up, and we're going to select a program to open this up with, and we're going to use Notepad here. And what this is going to do is open that file in Notepad so we can make some edits. Now you can see here we've got database name, all right? And so what you need to do is change your database name. We've also got user, and we've also got a password and localhost. We're going to leave this localhost, but we're just going to change this to WordPress, because that's what we named it. And now we're going to change our username to root, and then password. If you don't want to use a password, you can just leave that off for now, like so. It is locally, so it's okay. And we're going to leave this as localhost. Once you've done that, we're going to save this, and we're going to save it as wp-config and take the sample out. So now we just need to go back like so and then save. We can close it off. And then all we need to do now is go back to our page. So we'll just go back to our local host in our browser, as you can see here. And what we want to do here next is we're just going to take this first part out and just put WordPress in there, like so, and push enter. Now we've got that. All we need to do here now is configure our file, database name, database username, password, and host. So let's go. So what we need to do next is we've got WordPress up the top for our database name, user, which will be root, our password, we left that blank, and localhost. I'm going to submit this, and then we can run the install. It's always good to put passwords in and better usernames than that, but you can do all that yourself. Now you can set up your title. We're going to call this test, and you can now set up your username and password. So we're going to call this Brytech, and we're going to call this one like so. Email address, he wants an email address here. We can do something like that, make one up, and install WordPress. Now it's going to start to install. Log in and log in. And there we have it. We've logged into our WordPress, and now we can start to play around and configure it to what we want. So if we look at our site now, you'll see the website is running locally, and there we have it. And you can make changes to this, add themes, and whatever you want to do to learn how to use WordPress. It's that simple. So I hope this helps people out. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Brian from brytechcomputers.co.uk. So that's how you basically create a website using Xampp, and it's pretty straightforward, guys. Okay, so if you enjoy these videos, then hit the like button, guys. It really does help me out. If you've got any comments, then leave them down below, and I'll try and answer them if I can. And also, if you want to say subscribe to my channel, then hit the subscribe button, and that'll keep you up to date for when I upload new videos. Okay, so thanks again for watching, and thanks for your support, guys. Bye for now.